I live in South Carolina on the South Carolina side of Augusta, so the highway kind of goes up over both states. I drive past this mobile home park pretty much every time that I am driving home from work or wherever. And so it's caught my attention a few times, and I'm going to actually walk everybody through how to skip trace that. Like one, what's the name of the person or entity that owns the mobile home park, and two, then how do I get in touch with them and like all of that, right? So I'm going to share my screen with everybody. So I already have it. I don't have it pulled up on this one. This is good. So this is just the Aiken County GIS. Okay, this is another property I was looking at earlier. Aiken County. Okay, you can pull up pretty much every county at qpublic.net. It's free. You can get it for free 99. So this particular mobile home park is over here. Boom. This one is what it's called. Webb's Park Drive. All right, so we click on this and it gives us all the owner information. Okay, so Mabel's Place LLC owns 110 Webb's Park Drive, which has all of these mobile home parks on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the name of the entity. I'm going to get this out of the way. Name of the entity. Boom. We're going to copy it. Okay. Boom. We're going to go to the South Carolina Secretary of State website. I'm going to go to searches. I'm going to go to business entities search. Okay, you can do this on pretty much every state. Secretary of State website has something similar where you can search all of the business entities that are registered in that state. So if they're not registered in that state, you're not going to do anything, or you're not going to be able to find them. But if they are registered in that state, you'll find them. Search. Name is currently being used by somebody from 2022. Boom. All right, so new LLC agent is Christopher A. Austin and has an address of 115 Hearthstone Drive, Aiken, South Carolina. Well, what are we about to learn about 115 Hearthstone Drive, Aiken, South Carolina? I'm going to go to Privy. And we're going to find out that this is maybe it's a real registered agent, because that's what this gave us. This gives us the registered agent, obviously, which is good. That's what it's supposed to give you. If you have your actual like name here, that's probably less beneficial, right? So this person at least set up their own, whoever owns this, they set it up well enough that it's not super duper easy to just find them right off the bat. So let's see, we did that. We found out that this is definitely a regular, Woodside Village offices. That tell us. Is it? Okay, so what we have here probably is a neighborhood called Woodside Village. Okay, so here it shows the registered agent is Christopher A. Austin at this address. Okay, so we can look at Privy. We go to Privy, we go to this address. It doesn't really tell us much useful information other than you can kind of see in the background, you've got like a bunch of cookie cutter type houses. So this is obviously some kind of apartment complex that the owner slash seller, we're gonna call them seller because we're gonna buy everything, that they live in, most likely, right? So that's where we're at. Okay. This must be like the leasing office or something like that. So what we don't have is the actual unit number that that he would live in, right? But we also know it's not a real like attorney's office, like registered agent. Okay, most likely. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip trace this person, boom, copy, and go to true people search, paste, Aiken SC, boom. For A Austin. Story. Boom. Lives at 115 Hearthstone Drive. Mobile number through Verizon Wireless. Thanks. All right, so there you go. That's that's where he lives. His phone numbers. Okay. These are possible phone numbers. It's 10 p.m. here, so we're not going to try these phone numbers right now. But what we are going to do is we're going to start ringing them probably around midday tomorrow. If we're going to start with the one that's most recent and work our way kind of backwards to hopefully we don't really get past this one, but that's what we're going to do. There's also email addresses. You know, some of these are reasonably could reasonably be the actual email address for the seller. So we can send them there, send an email to him saying, hey, I'd like to talk about buying your property that you bought. Here's previous addresses, you know, possible relatives. True People Search, you guys, is free. Anybody could look this up for anybody, pretty much. It's really easy. So now that we've skip traced the seller's contact information, we know where he generally lives. We're going to send him mail. We probably know his phone number. We might be able to get his email address out of here. Maybe this is a real registered agent. He's, you know, he's got Austin Attorney at Law PC. Maybe he's actually just a registered agent. That feels unlikely to me. That's just my opinion, though. So what we're going to do, we're going to try calling some of these phone numbers, this phone number, a different phone number tomorrow, hopefully resulting in him picking up the phone and talking to us about possibly buying this mobile home park that we found out that he owns, because he's the registered agent slash probably owner of Mabel's Place LLC, which owns 110 Reps Park Drive. So that's really quick, completely free, no fancy tools. We used Privy, which I guess is a fancy tool, but you didn't need to. We could use Zillow. We can use Zillow for the same thing. Go to Zillow. Okay, so don't go saying, oh, you use an expensive fancy tool. Was it 115 Hearthstone Drive? Parkman, Hearthstone Drive, Aiken. Yeah. So Privy didn't really tell us anything that Zillow also is not telling us, which is to say, it's not telling us very much. But if it was, they'd be saying the same stuff. So you can do all that for free. A lot of times what will happen is this contact information will not actually be a registered agent. It'll be actually a like the actual owner of the LLC, because a lot of people don't know any better. So, really quick, guys, that is how to skip trace basically any lot in that you find anywhere in QPublic and figure out like, hey, who owns this and how do I get in touch with them, right? We're gonna do the same thing. We can do the same thing over here. This looks like mobile home park. Happy Land Circle. Coakley Trustee. James et al. Okay, so this is owned by an estate is what's going on here. So that's very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to search. Ooh, this is kind of hard. I don't know how to do this. Boom. All right, we're gonna have to Google it. We're gonna use ChatGPT to tell us what the heck's going on. All right, so these are James Jim Coakley. James Coakley. Boom. Snakefoot LLC. Look at that, guys. Boom. We got it. Snakefoot LLC. So that's going to help us here. Boom. Didn't even catch that. It's over here. Right there. Zoom out. Sorry for giving you guys epilepsy. Snakefoot LLC. Boom. There we go. Christopher D. Welsh at 112 Walnut Lane. So we're going to go to Zillow because we're doing all this for free. Okay. It's free 99 chicken. On 12 Walnut Lane, Christopher D. Welsh. So we're going to go to people search. To Christopher D. Welsh. Is that right? All the same information. Boom. Business connections. Snakefoot LLC. Okay. So this is a real person, not the actual, what do you call it? Registered agent, or not a regular registered agent anyways. This is really helpful. So we know the owner of Snakefoot LLC, which owns this mobile home park looking property right here, which is great for us. And so what we can actually do, and actually there's a bunch of mobile home parks around here, guys. So I can skip trace like every single one of these. Michael D. Moore. Big Tree Court LLC. Look at that. Very smart. Lily Avenue. Mr. Rentals LLC. Love that. Mr. Rentals LLC. Mr. Rentals LLC owns a lot. I want to get in touch with him about stuff, such as buying this stuff. Englewood Estates. So yeah, so you can see there's like a ton of mobile homes and mobile home parks nearby. that are just ripe for being skip traced and having local offers for that. So anyways, guys, that was really fun. We got through 2 entities, got pretty much found the owner of both and likely phone numbers. And we're going to, we're going to start making those calls and see if we can put an offer in on their properties. Thanks for watching. If you guys thought this was valuable, everybody wants to know easy, free way to do all kinds of stuff. But if you guys thought this was valuable, hit the like button and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram, guys. Peace.